Sister wives, Christine Brown and David Woolley, will regret airing their relationship on TelevisiFast. Hello guys, I am Julia. Welcome to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Christine Brown may seem happy now, but she may regret letting sister wives chronicle her marriage to her new husband, David Woolley. Unlike David, Christine has a lot of experience living her life on a reality television show. She made her television debut in 2010. Back then, she lived in a large house in Utah with her husband, Cody Brown, her two sister wives, and their 12 children. By the time the first season had aired, Cody had married his fourth wife, Robin Brown, and incorporated her 3 children from her first marriage into the family. When all was said and done, Cody had 4 wives and 18 children, but the sister wives patriarch couldn't hold his family together for long. In 2021, after 27 years of marriage, Christine Brown, Cody's third wife, left the marriage. It wasn't long before she met and fell in love with David Woolley, whom she married in a televised Sister Wives wedding special. Judging by Sister Wives Season 19 so far, their relationship will be center stage this season, and it may be the worst thing that could happen to them. Christine met David Sotomayor leaving Cody, and they dated for less than a year before moving in together. David is a widower with 8 children and 10 grandchildren, so they have a huge blended family. It wasn't long before Christine and David were engaged and then married in a televised wedding. Though David initially expressed no interest in appearing in Sister Wives, he may come to regret changing his mind. Sister Wives has served as a graveyard for dead marriages. Christine, who had 5 of Cody's children, wasn't the last of Cody's wives to walk out on him. In 2022, after 29 years of marriage and 5 children, Cody's second wife, Janelle Brown, ended her spiritual union. Later that same year, Cody's first wife and mother of one of his children, Mary Brown, ended their relationship after 32 years of marriage. During the premiere episode of Sister Wives Season 19, Cody finds himself in an unexpectedly monogamous relationship with Robin, and even that marriage is currently struggling. Christine may find being on the show isn't the best decision she could make for her marriage. Though Christine is used to being on television, this sudden change will turn David's life upside down. David was dragged into the drama. Robin and Christine may be divorced, but that doesn't mean the Sister Wives stars are done with each other. The divorced couple still has 5 children together, and they'll see each other at tense events for the rest of their lives. During the premiere of Sister Wives Season 19, Cody and Christine saw each other at daughter Mykelti Brown's baby shower, and it was extremely awkward. It's one thing for Christine to drag David into the drama, but it's another thing to do it on television. Christine may come to wish that she had kept her new marriage off television. Sister Wives Mary Brown's move to finalize divorce met with resistance from Cody. Mary Brown's bid to finalize her divorce from Cody Brown is hitting a snag. The patriarch is pushing back against her request for a church-sanctioned release. Cody's dismissal of the church's authority reveals the tensions simmering within their long-ended polygamous marriage. This resistance comes after Mary unveiled her new boyfriend earlier this year, highlighting her desire for independence. As the divorce process unfolds, it seems Mary Brown's quest for closure may be more complicated than she anticipated. Mary Brown declares it is time to move on from Cody Brown. Mary, feeling the weight of their unresolved relationship, believes it is time to officially sever ties. Having been married through their church, the Apostolic United Brethren, she argues that it is necessary to terminate their covenant, since they are not moving toward reconciliation. I don't want to be, sealed to him for eternity if he doesn't want me. I'm at a place that, let's just separate this completely, the 53-year-old explained, emphasizing her desire for a clean break. In a candid confession during the September 22 episode of Sister Wives, Mary expressed her frustration with Cody's hesitance to discuss their separation. According to People, the TV personality claims Cody does not want to acknowledge the authority of the church leaders. However, after nearly a decade of living in limbo, Mary is ready to take control of her future. I'm moving forward with this, she declared, determined to embrace the next chapter of her life despite Cody's resistance. Cody opens up about Mary's divorce request. In a revealing moment during the TLC show, Cody discussed the fallout from his split with Mary. "About 8 weeks ago, Mary told me that she was going to go to Utah, meet with our church leaders, and basically request a divorce," the 55-year-old shared. Within their faith, this process is referred to as a release, but for Cody, the damage was already irreparable. He expressed a sense of resignation, stating, "We're not going to reconcile no matter what." Cody further emphasized his disillusionment with the church's authority, asserting, "I don't want to be accountable to this church and all their BS." His frustration led him to encourage Mary to move on, reflecting that it had taken her far too long to recognize that their relationship had ended years ago. After more than 32 years together, Mary and Cody confirmed their separation publicly in January 2023, marking the end of a significant chapter in their lives. The melting of their wedding ring signified the break from Cody, while Mary is finally ready to break free from her troubled past with Cody. A significant moment from the relationship may have fueled her decision. Last year, the mother of one shared one of her most humiliating experiences, the symbolic melting of her wedding ring, which marked a turning point in their marriage. At the time, the blast reported that Mary opened up about the emotional impact of Cody's decision to melt down the ring. For her, this act represented much more than just the loss of a piece of jewelry. It felt like the disintegration of their entire relationship. "Who's to say that he didn't just melt down our whole relationship in that moment? Symbolically, that's what he did to me," Mary reflected, highlighting the deep pain caused by this choice. The act was not merely a practical decision. It was a conscious move by Cody to assert his independence as he welcomed a new wife, Robin Brown. The Sister Wives star knew their marriage was over a long time ago. Before his present resistance, Cody made it abundantly clear that he is ready to move on from his marriage to Mary, a sentiment that has been evident for quite some time. During a revealing segment of TLC's Sister Wives one-on-one special in 2023, Cody's controversial remarks about Mary left fans, and Mary herself, reeling. In this episode, Cody openly stated that he no longer considered himself married to Mary, an admission that drew immediate reactions from both Mary and her former sister wife, Christine. The reality TV star expressed her disappointment, pointing out how low and uncool it was to learn of their separation through television. Reflecting on their years together, Mary acknowledged the emotional detachment she felt from Cody long before their official split in January 2023. Despite his clear disinterest in remaining part of her life, she emphasized her commitment to her own happiness. Mary Brown celebrated new love after Cody split. Mary showed fans how much she had moved on from the polygamous marriage when she introduced them to her new boyfriend, Amos. The blast observed that Mary revealed her relationship with her new beau in an Instagram post after her 53rd birthday, showcased by a series of joyful photos. The couple posed in front of festive Christmas decorations and enjoyed outdoor adventures with her beloved dog, Zoma. Throughout the snapshots, Mary's radiant smile reflected her happiness, and her caption exuded excitement. Mary highlighted the qualities that make their bond special, noting, "He's not 6'6", nor is he a pilot. But he loves Christmas almost as much as I do, and we laugh a lot together, both of which are important elements to a relationship." Initially, Mary kept their romance under wraps, explaining that she wanted to savor the early days of their relationship. In conclusion, she shared, "I feel like I'm getting this year off to a great start, and I can't wait to share more with you as the year moves forward." Sister Wives fans disgusted as Robin Brown flaunts Rolex. Sister Wives fans are calling Robin Brown out for wearing an expensive watch in the latest episodes. This isn't the first time viewers have noticed a pricey watch on her wrist, but they are still fuming over her sporting something so expensive when the rest of the family was struggling. With new episodes coming out, many people picked up on the costly wrist piece. Keep reading to see what fans are saying and get a glimpse of the watch. Does Robin Brown have a Rolex? Following Sunday night's episode of Sister Wives, fans took to Reddit to discuss Robin Brown's watch, with one viewer asking, "Does Robin have on a Rolex?" Taking a closer look, Many agreed that it was a Rolex. Others suggested it could be a Tag Heuer watch, which still isn't cheap. Here's what fans on Reddit had to say. "It's a family watch, like she said her house was intended to be a family house," one person chimed in. Another agreed, "Paid for with the family account, no doubt." A third quipped, "Nah, she saved her shopping money for the watch. She is very good at budgeting." Yet another person commented, suggesting it was a Tag Heuer, not a Rolex. "Many seasons ago I saw Cody wearing it, and then all of a sudden it's on Robin's wrist," they wrote. What really angers most Sister Wives fans about Robin's watch is that she watched other members of the family struggling but didn't seem to care. In a plural marriage, there is meant to be a sense of community among the wives. Sister Wives fans fume over Robin's spending. As one Reddit user pointed out, if Robin Brown is truly sporting a Rolex, then she was buying and wearing that watch while Christine Brown was scraping together money for Isabel's spinal surgery. In many cases, when she noticed the other women struggling, Robin simply said they needed to budget their money better. The acknowledgement of the pricey wristwatch has many fans wondering if Robin and Cody Brown have been stashing away money for years too. Although all the money was supposed to be for the family at one point, many viewers wouldn't put it past the couple to hide finances. Others also pointed out Robin's sizable diamond ring, which probably cost in the ballpark of $6,000. Her wedding ring is different too. She used to just have a single band, one person pointed out on Reddit. "Disgusting. Mary, Janelle, and Christine need a forensic accountant and a good lawyer," another person wrote. Hiding money in possessions, an exasperated fan commented, "The OGs should have lawyered Tiff up years ago." In the end, Robin's watch likely isn't a Rolex, but there is no doubt among Sister Wives fans that she spent family money on extravagant things. Sister Wives star says ex owes her money. Janelle Brown is opening up about her financial conundrums with her ex-husband, Cody Brown. The Sister Wives star revealed that Cody and his only remaining legal wife, Robin Brown, owe her money. The reality star Brown is even considering taking legal action to regain what she believes is rightfully hers. In Sister Wives Season 19, Episode 2, Janelle Brown spilled the tea on how the financial assets of Cody Brown's only remaining wife, Robin Brown, must be up for discussion. Janelle Brown pointed out that she and his now Christine and Mary Brown had all contributed to the down payment of Robin Brown's home in Flagstaff, Arizona. Janelle Brown also alleged that, at the time, her ex-husband hadn't allowed her to put her name down on the home's mortgage. The reality TV star shared with her daughter Madison Brush how Cody Brown had said they needed to protect Robin Brown's estate. Janelle Brown recalls expressing her concerns in the following words. While it is understandable that Janelle Brown would like to get back what's hers, Robin Brown shared in a confessional how the lines are quite blurred on financial matters within the family. She further expressed how calculating the nitty-gritty details would be somewhat confusing. Janelle Brown even accused Cody Brown of avoiding discussing Coyote Pass and their shared assets. Brown tells her daughter that she may have to lawyer up, as she believes that's the only way to get her ex-husband to be transparent on their financial assets. Divorce was never a part of Cody Brown's plans. The same episode of Sister Wives Season 19 had Cody Brown mourn the crumbling down of his polygamous marriage. He reflected on his relationship with Mary Brown, who has chosen to go through their church to request a formal release from their 32-year marriage, which the patriarch disagrees with. Cody Brown further expressed how, while engaged in a plural marriage, one isn't allowed to get out of that relationship if one wants to stay faithful and in the faith. Cody Brown also remarked that he never wanted to call it quits on any of his marriages and believed it could be fixed. The reality TV star also confessed his feelings in the following words. Cody and Mary Brown publicly separated in January 2023. Prior to that, Christine and Janelle Brown also chose to end their marriages to him. Cody Brown stated that his loyalties lie with Robin Brown, as she has always been loyal to him and the family. Who is Peyton Brown? All About Sister Wives stars Cody and Christine Brown's son. Premiered on the channel on September 26, 2010, and is currently airing Season 19. It follows the lives of Cody Brown and his 4 wives, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robin, along with their 18 combined children. Sister Wives shows the Brown family as they navigate the complexities of a polygamous lifestyle. However, it is worth noting that Christine, Janelle, and Mary have since separated from Cody, dramatically altering the family dynamic. One of Cody's children is 26-year-old Peyton Brown, whom he shares with Christine Brown. Peyton criticized his father, Cody, on the latest episode of Sister Wives, Season 19 for the latter's prioritization of Robin over his other wives. His revelation of the family conflicts led to a physical altercation with his sister Gwendolyn. Sister Wives stars Cody and Mary Brown at odds over divorce. Tension between Sister Wives stars Cody Brown and his estranged wife, Mary, intensifies with recent episode. Reality stars Cody Brown and his estranged wife, Mary, have agreed unanimously to a divorce, but complications remain. In a recent episode of Sister Wives, Mary brings up her idea to request a divorce through court, as well to end their marriage both physically and spiritually. About 8 weeks ago, Mary told me that she was going to go to Utah, meet with our church leaders, and basically request a divorce, Cody, 55, told the cameras. It's called a release in our church. While Cody agrees with Mary, 53, that it's best to terminate that because we're not moving forward with any marriage, he is at odds over avenues for seeking divorce. He was kind of resistant to it, Mary said of Cody's feelings towards the release. The businesswoman added that her ex-husband didn't want to acknowledge the authority of the church leaders. We are made accountable to God. I don't want to be accountable to this church and all their BS, Cody added. So I'm going to let Mary go and do her thing because if I'm angry at her, it becomes a fight. I needed her just to go away because it just took forever for her to finally realize it's been done and over for years. Mary and Cody had been together for over 32 years before confirming their separation publicly in January 2023. She went on to have a brief relationship with Amos Andrews. Their split comes after Cody's fellow wives Christine Brown and Janelle Brown chose to leave him within a year of each other. Now, Robin Brown is Cody's only remaining wife. Where does Janelle Brown live now that she's left co-farms? Janelle Brown's living arrangement may surprise Sister Wives fans, given everything that's happened the last 2 years. In 2022, we learned that Janelle Brown left Cody after almost 2 decades together. Since that time, almost all of Cody's first wives have left him, with Christine and Mary moving away from the family property, Coyote Pass. But where exactly is Janelle living? When Sister Wives returned for its 19th season, fans watched as Janelle talked about for the first time moving away from Flagstaff, Arizona. In the second episode back, she went with her daughter Maddie to look at a piece of property in Montana, property they both could build on. However, the episode was filmed in late 2022. At the time, Janelle explained she was ready to lawyer up against Cody to get the money she needed to move. As far as we can tell, she's still living in Arizona as of July 2024. Just before Christmas 2023, Janelle took to Instagram to share how much she still loves living in the area. One of the reasons I like living in Flagstaff is that 3 of my 6 kids are here. She began in the social media post. The caption accompanied a photo of one of her boys, poor Garrison, relaxing in her living room with the family dog. I can randomly get a visit from Gay or Garrison, and Savannah is still at home with me, Janelle continued. Garrison stopped and Caroline decided it was time to lay all over him like she does us. Sadly, this would turn out to be one of the last photos she ever posted of her son on her Insta. Garrison tragically died of suicide a few months later in February 2024. And even after all that, Janelle remains in Arizona. But it sounds like it won't be for too much longer. As we mentioned, the episode above was filmed nearly 2 years ago. So much has happened since then, and there's so much still to happen with the family. But according to reports from The Blast, Janelle never went through with a move to Montana with Maddie. Instead, the reality star purchased a $289,000 property in Chocowinity, North Carolina. The 156-acre agricultural property was reportedly bought on March 28, 2024, not too long after the passing of Garrison. Most likely, Janelle was already in the process of this before his tragic death. It makes sense for Janelle to invest in land here as her new home is less than a 30-minute drive from Maddie Brown, who resides in Greenville. Maddie moved to Greenville in July 2021 with her husband, Caleb Brush, and their 3 children, creating a close-knit family circle in North Carolina. Still, if you follow her Instagram, you know that Janelle still spends a good amount of time in Arizona, so the move may not be complete. And then, of course, there's the RV. Janelle living in an RV or what? The Sun reported in June 2023 that Janelle and Cody had paid off 2 parcels of Coyote Pass for the amount of $340,000. Even though they split, Janelle is one of the wives to still retain some ownership on the property. The problem is, she's lacked the funds to build an actual house of her own to live in. For that reason, among others, Janelle has been spending part of each year living in an RV. This is a departure from the other ladies who have left Cody. Mary rents out her Flagstaff house and famously owns her bed and breakfast in Utah. She spends most of airtime there. Meanwhile, Christine owned her home in Flagstaff, but now owns a new house in Utah. Having remarried, the pair spend most of their time building their new life together there. For a while, Janelle rented a place in Flagstaff until the landlord opted to sell. That's when things start to become uncertain. Janelle calls living in trailer a failure. In October 2023, Janelle revealed she had moved the trailer in winter storage, implying that she would not be living in it for the upcoming colder months. Sometime after, she explained to fans that she felt like the time spent in the trailer was a failure because she didn't spend as much time in it as she thought she would. "My first reaction is that this has been a failure," Janelle admitted before showing herself a bit of grace. "I just really overestimated how much free time I was going to have and be able to come up here," the Sister Wives star explained. But she's not getting down on herself about the decision. "We always want to beat ourselves up for things that we try and they don't work," she says. "We feel like, oh, I should have been smarter, but hindsight's 20/20's right." She then added that when the weather warmed up again, the trailer would be back out in full force. "Maddie and Caleb and I and the babies will be using it more in the future." Speaking of her daughter Madison Brown Brush, her husband Caleb Brush, and their 3 children, Evie, Axel, and Josephine Lee, moving towards the future and a place with Maddie. Following the death of Garrison, Janelle traveled a lot. She was in Hawaii, New York. She even took some of her kids to Disney. Understandably, Janelle was finding a way to grieve in her own terms, which likely meant putting her living arrangements on the back burner for a moment. But all of that may be about to change. With the move to North Carolina, Janelle can start the next chapter of life with her daughter. In September 2024, she announced a new business adventure with Maddie. Tata Farms, for all of us. The idea of owning a farm has always been a dream, read the mission statement on the newly launched website. Each on our own, we had this dream, imagining a life surrounded by nature's beauty and the tranquility of country living. However, fate had its own plans. When shifts in our family dynamics unfolded, the idea of making this dream a reality emerged. Though details are sparse, it sounds like it might turn into a pick-your-own-flower location, as flowers seems to be the main focus of the space. Mom, Janelle, in particular, had a vision of retiring to a place where flowers bloom and the serenity of nature. Her passion for building beauty from the ground up and community resonated deeply with us all. The idea of creating something so wonderful and beautiful, this pushed us to start our journey. Thus, Tata Farms was born, and we were all committed to turning our shared dream into reality. Sounds lovely. We love this for her.